All right, what we got done yesterday was we figured out this mouse clicked method so that we have two loops in here. One that basically figures out which ball was clicked, and then one that moves the colors to the ball that was clicked. So just to kind of show that that works, when I click on this one here, I get that action. Okay, when I click on that one there, the colors move toward the ball that got clicked. Okay, so today what we want to do is just kind of tidy things up a little bit, because this stuff that I have highlighted is all inside of the mouse clicked method, and it's a little unruly. Like, it's a little bit hard to look at. Okay, it would be a little bit easier to look at if, let's just say, for example, that we kind of commented all that stuff out and said, it would be nice if we could say something like int clicked ball equals find clicked ball. Okay, and then after I find the clicked ball, do something else that says like move colors to clicked ball. Those are kind of long method names. But the idea here is that we want the mouse clicked method to be kind of easy to read, or we want all of our code to be easy to read. Okay? So saying that the clicked ball equals find clicked ball, and then move colors to clicked ball, those are the two processes that we want done. And it's a lot easier to read that than it is to read all of this and then all of that. Yeah. Oh, okay, sorry. So just to kind of review that. So we can select whatever we want commented out. And then for you guys on your keyboard, it's Control and then the comment key. So hold down the Control and then hit the comment key, and it'll comment all of that out. On a Mac, it's Command. So if you do it again, it'll uncomment everything. So you can kind of toggle between it being commented and uncommented. Control / the comment key. All right. So right now there is no find clicked ball. Okay. And let's kind of think about what it takes to find the clicked ball. So what do I need to know in order to determine which ball got clicked? Yeah, what do you think?
The X and Y of the mouse?
The X and the Y of the mouse, okay? So we can go something like this and say, when the mouse is clicked, we're going to create an int called, let's just call it clicked X, and say that is the mouse's X. And another int called clicked Y, and that is get Y. All right? And then to find the clicked ball, we got to send it clicked X and clicked Y. Okay? Once we figure out the clicked ball, what does move colors to clicked ball need to know?
It needs to know which ball is getting clicked.
Yeah, which ball got clicked, right? So in other words, we'd want to send it clicked ball. Okay? So if this is all that I have in mouse clicked becomes a lot easier to look at, and a lot easier to understand, because we've basically named the process find clicked ball and named the second process that needs to happen, move colors to clicked ball. All right? In order to do this, we have to create these sub-procedures, or create these methods inside of this class. So this one, find clicked ball, I'm just going to make it right above here so we can kind of see what's happening. All right, so we're going to go public find clicked ball, is going to give me a value that I'm going to assign to clicked ball. You understand that? So what type of method does that need to be?
You need a value.
Yeah, it's going to be an int, right? Exactly. So we're going to say this thing is going to give me back an int, and it's going to be called find clicked ball. Okay? Since I'm sending it clicked x, I have to put a parameter variable in here to receive clicked x. Okay? So I'm just going to call it int x, and then I need another one. What's that one going to be? Int y. Okay? All right. So this method is set up correctly now. The reason that this is underlined right here is because I'm stating with this int right here that it will return an int, okay? And I haven't returned anything inside of there yet, so let's remedy that. Let's just go ahead and put return, and I'll say return -1 for now, okay? Just to kind of remind myself that I haven't really done anything yet. But what we see now is that there's no errors between 34 and 37, lines 34 to 37, and this error that was down here went away because now it knows, oh, you can do find clicked ball. It's up here. Does that make sense for everyone so far? Okay. The logic for finding the clicked ball is already written for us, right? We wrote it yesterday. We wrote it right there. That make sense for everybody? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that out of there. Okay, I'm going to cut that out of there, and I'm going to paste it up here in find clicked ball. Okay, and I'm going to uncomment that, so toggle that off. And let's see if this makes sense. To find the clicked ball, we're going to create a variable called clicked ball. Set it to -1, and then we're going to use a loop to figure out which ball was clicked. So starting at index 0, loop through all of the balls. If ball array at index is clicked, okay, we don't have a mouse anymore, so what am I going to replace mouse.getX with? Do I have a variable that I can put in place of mouse.getX? Right? So this is a little bit confusing, so let's kind of trace through this. Okay? When the mouse is clicked, we have clicked x, which is mouse.getX. Okay? We're going to send clicked x to find clicked ball. That makes sense? We're sending clicked x. When we send clicked x, it gets passed to here, and find clicked ball calls it x. Okay? X was clicked x, which is mouse.getX. So what am I going to replace mouse.getX with? Just x. Okay? X is that value where the mouse got clicked. And what am I going to replace mouse.getY with? Y. Okay? So now, if this ball at this index is clicked according to this x and y position, clicked ball equals index. Okay? We're going to loop through and figure out which ball got clicked, and that's going to be clicked ball. And then we're going to return what? What should we return now? No, we don't want to return x and y. We want to figure out which ball was clicked. So what should I return?
0. Well, the first.
Okay. So what's the purpose of this loop?
Find more balls clicked.
To find which ball was clicked, right?
Return the index.
To determine what clicked ball is, right? Clicked ball is going to be which index got clicked. Does that make sense? and we want to send that back to the mouse clicked method. So we want to send back clicked ball. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to define this move colors to clicked ball. Okay, and some of you already started with that. So what did you guys put down for that new method?
Public void move colors to click ball.
Okay, good. Public void move colors to clicked ball. It's a long method name. Okay, does it have a parameter?
Yes.
Yep, so we're going to go int, and then what'd you call that parameter?
Click ball.
Okay, so I guess I should say that we don't know that every parameter is going to be an int, but in this case, clicked ball is an int, and so we're going to send that clicked ball to the method so that it can use it inside the method. And it's, again, we have the code that kind of should go in there, right? We have the code here that defines how we move the color to the clicked ball. So again, I'm just going to cut that out of there. And then paste it in here. And uncomment that stuff. And that's basically what we want for moving colors to the clicked ball. Okay? Did I misspell something? Move colors to clicked ball here. Move colors to clicked ball there. All right, so we got to make sure that the names of those match up. All right. And so, really, like, could we have left the mouse clicked method the way it was before? We could have. Okay. I think that this looks a little bit nicer than it did, 20 minutes ago, right? It's a little bit easier to follow what we're doing when the mouse is clicked if we use these method calls, okay? So we're saying figure out where the mouse was clicked, find the clicked ball, and then move the colors to the clicked ball. And if we want more details, right? So we've kind of abstracted the details. We've used that word before, okay? We've abstracted the details by making these methods, okay? And if I want more details, then I just go to the method, find clicked ball, for example, and follow the logic that allows me to find the clicked ball, or allows me to move colors to clicked ball. Okay, and so hopefully the point of that is hopefully the point of that is pretty evident. Like we want to make this easier to look at and separate the different processes that we're doing into their own methods.